gosh, I'm gonna tuck myself up into the truck a little bit. Holy crap, this north wind is... It's a little cold today. Holy smokes. Okay, wow. I guess I'm gonna just have to get used to it. We're taking the big boat out on the reservoir. Just me today, no Cora. Cora's staying home. It's a little bit too cold. Real feel is 0 today. Truck's at 19 degrees. We got a stiff north wind, migrator day. I scouted out a spot yesterday after a skunk hunt and skunk fishing day. So hopefully today is a little bit better. Hold on, focus on me, not the brick wall. So standard practice here, panel blind, 4 dozen decoys, 20 gauge. And we're gonna go hunt an X. Ideally nobody's there, but it is public reservoir, so you know, anything's possible. Somebody could be there. But if not, I've got a good plan B. Alright, truck's filled up. Now I gotta put gas in the boat and we'll be on our way.
Alright, we got all of our decoys. The boat's ready to roll. So let's get this thing out of here, shall we? I'm also... Oh, no, my hat's in the seat. Perfect. I was a little nervous about that. Alright, Mr. Lower Unit, we need you to come up a little bit. If I center on a stump or something. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I think there's a few little stumpies through here. Let's get out of here, shall we? All right. And turn off our little light. Come on. Fingers and buttons don't work very good in the cold weather. The old green beams can go off as well. And let's go stash this boat. Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be a good day. Good wind, good spot. Scouted this. This is my plan B, so it is what it is. There's a guy in my plan A, but this is just as good. I only need 5 mallards and 1 bonus, so really not asking for a whole lot here. But we did play a game of bump the stump coming in here. That's just the nature of the beast hunting some of these lakes, man. It's just trees on trees on trees on trees. And this is all sandy here too. This is a great spot. I do want to keep it kind of close because I don't have Cora today. I could have probably brought her. The weather app made it seem a lot scarier than it actually is, but it's all right. We haven't had a solo hunt in a long time, so here we are. Let's go beach this bad boy. I don't want to forget these though. We definitely want coffee cup and water bottle. Those are 2 excellent things to remember. See, sometimes it can get a little bit too shallow for the boat, but I mean, it's ankle deep, so we can just give it a little bit of pulling. It'd probably get up here under power, but it is like a $60,000 boat, so I do try to be kind of nice with it, you know. Worked really freaking hard to get this thing, so I know it's got to be used and abused, but it doesn't mean it doesn't have to be taken care of when I can take care of it. So we'll do that. We'll dig that baby in. I'll throw a couple rocks over top. Oh, these rocks are frozen. Okay, well, we'll just say the magic words. That ain't going nowhere. Oh shoot, those are teal. I'll take it. There's our bonus duck. Dang, all right. I need to find my duck calls. I need to take a leak. There's a lot of ducks flying right now. It's amazing what happens when you set your decoys and it just all happens. I gotta pee really bad. I'm not gonna move very far away from my shotgun, I'll tell you that much. It's a mallard, I think. That's a mallard. Son of a gun. This 20 gauge is not liking cold temps. They're gonna decoy today, so I might as well just take my time. Is this even on straight? Not familiar with how this works with a beanie, to be honest with you guys. Well, we swung and missed on that mallard. Had I been paying attention, it would have probably gone a little bit smoother. We got some ducks flying down right here. This might be a very quick hunt. All right, no matter what I do, there's gonna be ducks flying. I gotta go get that teal. I'm sure this is relatable to a few of you guys. Gosh, this is bringing me back like 5 years. Man, we used to do stuff like this all the time. Okay. Oh, nice. That was weighing me down. I was sinking in the mud. Hi, Mr. Mallard. I'll be with you shortly. I gotta get the screaming teal. Okay. Come on, log. Turn over. Scoop. Oh, we got him. We got him. I'm about to fill up my waders for a stupid teal. Come on. Wow, this is cold. My hands are soaked. I should have gotten him from the get-go. Okay, that's very cold. I don't recommend doing that. Wow. Jakes. Beautiful greenwing though. That's a beautiful bonus bird. We'll save that for later in case we need it. Hello, tree. Yep, that'll take you down. Luckily, I'm an agile person. I'm built different. Whew. We have our teal. Yay. This is probably one of the best looks I've gotten all day, but I have one more trick and we're going to pull it out. We don't get to use this very much because the dog gets tangled in it. But this could make or break today. Today's a day where we will decoy mallards and I want to do that. So we're making the necessary adjustments now to reap the rewards in 15 minutes. Literally take the 5 minutes out of your hunt and make that big adjustment. I've done it in the past couple, about 2 weeks ago. I made a big adjustment with the blind and then boom, everything came together. Don't worry about it. Nothing to worry about. Ooh, wow, my fingers are sticking to the metal. Okay, so we got our anchor, we got our cord. I used to use this thing all the time back before I got Cora, but after I started hunting with Cora, I quickly realized that jerk rigs and dogs are not friends. You can try your best. I mean, it'll work. Oftentimes, for me anyways, it's not worth the headache, especially when you can use like agitators and whatnot. All right, throw the anchor out, throw our spreader out, and boom. Son of a gun. He's mocking me. Look at that. That'll get you some mallard ducks to come into the spread. And I forgot how good that looks. Oh, I got him to turn with the motion ducks. That was definitely the way to go. We got 2 mallard drakes. Patience is a virtue. Heck yeah. There's 2. 3 ducks total. 3 to go. What was I saying? Oh yeah, make that big move. The big adjustment that you know is gonna help you. That's how you kill more ducks. Don't be content with it being so-so. I don't think they would have turned around without that motion in the spread like that. I'm gonna need to keep that in the boat. Woo, mallards, bro. Poor Cora, she's missing out, but that's okay. We're getting a little bit of me time. We're gonna shoot a green wing and 5 green heads. This one's for you, Matt Zavlonik, the old high prairie sportsman. Killing them like Matt. Panel blind, some decoys, a little bit of ice, some spinners. Ooh, we got him in an artery. Domed him. Those Nitro Steel 4s, no bands. Oh, that's beautiful. We're shooting good with the 20 gauge. It's cycling, kind of. When it's 12 degrees outside, things don't like to work the way they should. That's for sure. Mallards, bro. I had to have left it on the boat. I hate to do this when your wife is due in like 4 days. Yeah, I need to get my phone pronto. Being a good husband today. Glad I realized where I left it. I lost my phone out of the boat the other day, so this is a brand new phone. I haven't even had it a week and I lose it again. Ah, look at me. Oh, rocks. There it is. Is my wife having the baby? Nope. She's just asking me how urgent a box of hand warmers is. Shout out to the women in the duck hunters' lives. We love you very much for letting us do the things that we like to do. Whew. Let's go finish up our limit here. You guys ready to see a magic trick? I guarantee you I'm gonna have to put this camera down by the time I'm done saying things. But there's also a chance I might not. Icy greenheads. Love it. Beautiful decoy. I mean, they didn't even know I was here. I think putting that motion ducks out there really made the difference, and I think it's gonna make a difference for the future birds that we get to come through. I've had a few flying around, had to go get my phone.
don't want to miss the birth of my child, so pretty good excuse to go to the boat and get the phone. Otherwise I wouldn't care. 20 gauge is struggling a little bit. I think I need to clean this recoil spring out. I've never cleaned it, so had this gun for a few years and put a few hundred rounds through it, so might as well break it down and give it a full spring cleaning. That might help. But when it's cold like this, things just don't work quite right. I don't use rim oil in it. I usually keep it pretty dry, honestly. I put just a little bit of Otis dry lube in there and that's it. So I don't know what the deal is. I think it's just a cold weather thing. I think it's just, I need to get a heavier recoil spring. That'd probably help out quite a bit. But you know what? We're shooting ducks. Got 3 on the board, 3 to go. Shooting the passing choke from Mullard chokes today. Probably should be shooting the decoy tube, but I want to get used to shooting a tighter choke. I've been having to take further shots most of this year, so you know what? It's probably a good idea to just put the tighter choke in and get used to it, and then we'll get dialed in pretty soon. Shooting 4 shots out of that tighter choke. So decoy mallards, nitro steel number 4s. Solid choice. So it's only 8 o'clock-ish right now, so plenty of time left this morning. They were flying all day yesterday. It was like a 65-degree day, so we got a nice north wind, cold front pushing through, good wind, 28 degrees or so. It's gonna happen. I wouldn't be surprised if we shoot our 3 between now and 9 o'clock, but you know what? I've been wrong before. So we'll give it our best shot here and see what we can do. There's a single circle on. Uh-oh. What a day. Well, it's not too deep over there. We will find out. I don't know where he came from. I knew there was a couple circling, but honestly, not what I was expecting. I'll take it though. Drake Greenhead. Oh, that's a big stump. Don't touch that. I'm waiting to find this creek channel, but I think it runs over on that side. Slide. Oh, hey, yeah, come over here. Make my job a little easier. It's almost like I trained a 4-legged animal to do this for me. What a beaut. I like it a lot. Is that a drake? Yes, it is. He disappeared. Really, Ho? I need to, yeah, he's in the bushes. One minute I'm on the road looking at the bushes. Next minute I'm in the bushes looking at the road. That's what that mallard's thinking. Been there, done that. They're just coming in on a string out here. That's a stick, watch out. Here comes a duck. Stay low, don't move. Well, took a little bit of work, but we got him. That's Drake Greenhead number 4. So, 1 to go. I don't really like GoPro with beanie, but it was cold this morning and I forgot my hat in the boat, so forgot it twice actually. That's all right, man. We are decoying them great today. It's a great day to be out here. I knew it was gonna be good, and I had so much more confidence coming in here because I ran this whole lake yesterday scouting and trying to fish a little bit, but the fishing was terrible. But no, I was trying to find a spot to hunt today. There's just so much water to explore and so many branches and coves and whatnot. So trying to find something good enough to hang your hat on takes a little bit of time and a little bit of work, but I got this lake narrowed down to quite a bit. Here we go, we got some ducks. We're gonna be out of here real quick. Here we go. Something's gonna happen here. Oh, come on. You know you want to. You guys have been playing around for far too long. Oh yeah, here we go. They're gonna turn. And that is a limit of ducks. I love that they're giving me so much time to just stand up and then just hold it and just admire. This is this is the best hunt of the year by far. Feathers are just floating. It's a shame I had to stop. Today is a day my wife can have her baby now. I'm good. Actually, our baby. We can have our baby. Feels so good when you scout it. You get in there, you have a plan A, and then if plan A is taken, you go to your plan B that you had ready, and then if plan B doesn't work, you go to your plan C, and so on and so forth. Poor Cora. She's okay. She's cuddling with her mom this morning. She got to sleep in the bed. Oh, that's a big tree stump. And no bands. I'm gonna grab a couple of these decoys on my way back. Oh, that's a big tree stump. Wow, okay. It sure is a shame that we had to stop shooting ducks. Limited out by 8:30. I can think of worse ways to spend the morning. But now I gotta do all the fun stuff, picking all this up. Look at that duck boat! Can you believe that? Look at that. Hold on, I don't want to get demonetized. I do love listening to Turnpike when I'm picking up decoys. Woo! Tell you what, I needed this hunt today. Feels good to have one where it's just everything goes right. No stress. Just living life. Taking it all in. Appreciating it all. And you know what? It was nice to have a little bit of me time. I love my dog. I love Cora to death. She is the first dog I've ever had. And I love her to death. But sometimes, man, she's just a lot to handle. She loves it so much that it's kind of a problem, as you guys are well aware. So it was kind of nice to leave her at home and have an excuse to leave her at home to, you know, kick it old school. Well, as old school as we can with the new gear and the fancy equipment. But decoying mallards. They had no clue I was here. Like, I would pull up and they're so infatuated with the decoy spread that they didn't move. I had all the time in the world to just wait, put the bead on them, pull the trigger. That was awesome. I mean, these are the type of hunts where I get to look back on them years down the road and be like, yeah, that was some cool stuff that I did back in the day. I can't wait to watch these videos in like 20 years. You know, show my kids like, hey, this is what your dad was doing when you were born. He was waiting on a phone call from your mom saying, hey, I'm going into labor, we gotta go. And then the wild scramble of picking up decoys and playing bump to stump, getting out of here. But all in all, man, today was awesome. All right, I gotta get to work here. I want to get out of here, and you know what? I might enjoy a nice, relaxing day on the couch. Been going hard, going really hard for like 2 weeks. I've been hunting like every single day. I got some pastrami to make and some mallard ducks to go clean. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it so much. I love this boat. I love this life. And they just keep coming. Wonder what the wind's gonna be doing tomorrow. There's a lot of ducks. A lot of mallard ducks, that is. It's gonna be that time of year. December is probably one of my favorites. Well, January is there too, but January can be hit and miss. Sometimes it's way too cold and frozen, so we're just shooting goldeneye, but mallards in December, you can't beat it. I could probably sit out here and just look at these ducks hanging on this boat all afternoon, but I cannot do that. I actually got to run to the gun shop. I got to find a gunsmith to work on the Winchester. I snapped the bead off of it, so that's got to get unscrewed, and I might see if they can do anything else for that gun. It's a great gun, but man, it's been a workhorse, just like how this boat's going to be a workhorse for me, man. It's just, I can't believe how incredibly useful this boat is. I know I say it all the time, but I mean, I've never bought a piece of equipment this nice for myself. I mean, the nicest thing I've ever bought for me when it comes to hunting gear is probably that Benelli 20 gauge. I mean, as far as like really nice equipment, that 20 gauge and this boat. Those are the two things that I've really kind of splurged a little bit for myself on. But today was a prime example of why I wanted a boat like this. All these reservoirs, man, it's not super shallow stuff. Your biggest thing that you're gonna have happen is hitting tree stumps. That's kind of the biggest issue, I'd say, with any of the spots I'm gonna hunt. Yeah, things can get a little bit shallow, but you just got to know where you're gonna go before you hook up the boat and go. So, you know, use the boat accordingly. But most of these places I'm hunting, it gets shallow, but also like this boat only really needs like a foot and a half of water. With the motor up, most like today, to get way back in that cove, I had to just trim it up, and I got basically to the spot. But to get the extra 10 feet to the bank, I had to raise the motor all the way out of the water and then just kind of pull it. So I mean, really not that big a deal. But leaving today, the wind was really whipping, white caps, real choppy, and it's just, that is the reason why I wanted something like this. This is much safer than anything else I've had in the past. I could have gone a little smaller, but not gonna lie, having a windshield, I thought it was gonna be a big pain in the butt. It is probably one of the nicest things to have on this boat because it shelters you from the wind a little bit. I've had a lot of cold runs in the morning going to and from the boat ramp, but being able to hide behind a piece of glass, especially on a day like today when it was like 12 degrees when I launched the boat, it's definitely nice. Another thing that I thought about this boat that's really handy is the graph on the front here. Having a GPS unit where I can log my trails, and basically, eventually I'll get to the point where I don't even have to look over on the water. Like, I can just follow a line on that map and know exactly where I'm going and know that I'm not going to run into anything super dangerous. The trees are the biggest issue, I'd say. There's a lot of lakes with flooded timber, and that's just kind of how it goes. It's the nature of the beast when you're hunting these places. It's just there's a lot of trees. So go take it easy, trim it up, and just have your hand on the throttle and shift into neutral when you feel like you're gonna hit into something. It's really not that hard. But today's hunt, man, 5 mallards and a green wing by 8:30. I mean, I'd hunted for, let's say, time spent in the blind actually like hunting, it's like an hour. I'd say the biggest thing today, the biggest takeaway from today's hunt, and the biggest learning thing for me anyways, was to break out the jerk rig again. It's so simple. It's, you know, it's one of those things, like, you can get caught up in all the fancy electronic decoys, but the end of the day is, man, just a simple jerk rig can make all the difference in your decoy spread. So just 4 decoys swimming around looking really lifelike, I think that's what really made today's hunt more successful. I definitely would have shot my limit today, regardless of if that was out there. But there would have been a lot of ducks that circled and they didn't commit. That happened a lot today. Had a lot of ducks kind of circle up and they bounced, went somewhere else. But the ones that wanted it, they ate it up all the time in the world. Pull up, put the bead on it, and make sure that I'm taking that shot and folding that duck. So I'm so happy. I'm very happy because I've got, like I've said in this video probably a few times, today's Thursday, so Monday is due date for baby. So whether or not baby's ready Monday, baby's coming. So we're going to induce labor. More than likely that's what's going to happen. So hopefully we can get through this weekend. I'm going to hunt with the guys on Saturday, maybe throw out the diver spread, and then we'll do some crappie fishing and just kind of have a boys' day in the boat. Maybe I'll just throw a camera up and not even worry about videoing. I think before the baby comes, I need to have time in the blind with my friends and just make it fun. Just go have fun on the lake. I don't give myself very many hunts. Actually, I never give myself a hunt where I don't take a camera and film it. So I think I've definitely earned it. I think I definitely need it. And with this big life-changing event, I think I might do that. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave me a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. And I guess we'll see if we can bang out some more mallards over the next couple of days. And then I'm going to get a little bit of R&R after this hunting marathon that I've been on. Take care of my newborn baby and my wife and just have a little family time. So looking forward to it. But that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the next one.